Jovi's fish friend died yesterday. The name of the fish is called Sticks from the TV show. And because he was a blue betta fish, that's why we called him Sticks. And Jovi is having very fits of upset right now because we bought a filter, and I'm going to post this on YouTube. And even though I post this video on YouTube, there's gonna be 1,000 other videos saying why this pump is the best pump in the world, when it's not. This pump drowned our fish friend Sticks, named after the police officer from the TV show. His real life TV show. And the other members of the TV show are a nurse and a medic who also work with the police force. And this pump drowned Jovi's fish friend, who is a betta fish, and Jovi got along with this fish very well. And this fish had recently undergone attack. We think this attack was from the other fishes. He was badly injured. When I saw him, I thought maybe he was torn in half when I first saw him. And I nursed him back to his original state. When I found him originally, his scales were up like triangles. I didn't even know that was possible. And the day before he died, he looked better than he has ever looked. Ever. Better than how he looked when we got him in the store. And Sticks really liked, one of his favorite things was that I had a small glass bowl inside the aquarium. And one of his favorite things in the whole entire world was to go into that small little glass bowl. And he would pretend that he was back in the fish store. And he would say hi to the fishes at the fish store and say, "Hi, I don't know what's going on exactly right now, but this is me saying hi to you." Well, maybe that's not really exactly what he said. But this pump was a small pump, rated for 10 gallons. And on the bottom of the pump, what would you know? There's an impeller, which is basically a propeller. But there is no guard over this. And hey, isn't that perfect for a betta fish? 10 gallons? A betta fish who has long flowing fins? Well, you might say, if you've ever had an aquarium before, then yes, of course, you should know that there's an impeller there. But guess what? There's a lot of things going on. When I bought that, I'm sorry to say, really am sorry to say, I had like 3 or 4 quote-unquote emergency projects going on. Because right now I have 3 tanks, and that's not really exactly by choice. That's kind of how this is. See this? This is a mollyfish. This is a mollyfish this mollyfish is like half a centimeter right now. So, but we're moving on from there. I wish, and Jovi wishes, that the Whisper Tetra would discontinue that line of pumps. Because, believe it or not, we know that that pump has injured so many betta fish. And a betta fish deserves to be loved just like all of God's creatures deserve to be loved. Oh, and look, and there's a baby shrimp. So, what we have here is we have a $13 submersible pump that is not rated for a 10-gallon aquarium. However, there is a way to make it work for $13 plus the filter sponge that you would need anyways. You just turned $14 into $40. Something like that. Okay? $15 into $40. Like that. So, where is this one? I'll show you. It's right here. This is the filter sponge compartment. This is the filter. This one happens to have a weight that keeps the sponge down. Has a weight. Here. We had an elbow attached earlier to the pump. That did not work. That lasted maybe several hours, who knows. So instead, we have this connected to the submersible pump. And here, you can see the rest of the submersible pump. This one happens to come with an oxygen inlet for additional bubbles. Look at all those bubbles. Look at them. Look at those bubbles. Look at them. Okay? So, this is what we did differently. This is what we changed. It's very good what we did, and we're very enthused about it. So, we have the filter sponge here. This is hollow inside. And this component right here, it pops off. And there's 4 holes that are triangles at the top. And so inside the compartment, we put a natural cellulose sponge. That's what we chose to use. We chose to use unbleached, but undyed. If you choose one, just know that we chose the undyed one. Okay? And so we put it in there, and then we put some extra glass marbles, stones, marbles, right in here. We put it in there just to give it less surface area to bring it in. Then up here, where the cap was, we got a 40 ounce of beer. And this is the truth. There's a very nice, on the Steel Reserve, beer, that's a beer. There's a very nice protector cap on the inside of that. It's really thick, it's like beige. And what we did is we cut 2 rainbows, cut like that. Can you imagine that? 2 rainbows. This is what it is. 2 rainbows, like that size. Yes. We cut 2. And then we made sure it fit up exactly here and squished them so that it was on the bottom side, so that when the water comes up this way, then it stops it from going so fast. And even right now it's going pretty fast. It was pretty slow earlier. I think with the elbow made it pretty slow, but now it's going straight in, so it's a lot faster, but it's still pretty good. Pretty good. So now there's one thing blowing water, whoops, back there. It's blowing towards the wall right now. And this is all coming in through the filter sponge. We bought this from Casey's website, the Community Co-op Aquarium. That's where we bought this. They sell other ones, but this is where we bought this one. Okay? What's that? I don't know where that one went. Okay. Anyways, there's a shrimp. Okay? So we have that set up. There's no way for any injury on here. When the last thing happened, I took it out of here immediately. So we have this. And Jovi said, Mom, you will make this video, and then maybe one day I will sleep. That's what she said. So, there you have it. And I hope that you have good sleep. And remember, talking about good sleep, it's important to get magnesium. Where do you get magnesium? You'll have to look that up on another video or Google page. But let me tell you, Google is not going to tell you the whole answer. And YouTube is not going to tell you the whole answer either. They're only going to tell you 3 to 12% of the answer. No more, no less. And Sticks and Jovi and me, we really love to tell jokes. Jovi had a joke that she was telling to Sticks, and Sticks was helping me figure out how to say it right. Sticks said, this is the way that you say the joke. And this is what Jovi says in the joke. I think that a cat's natural position is laying on her side. And that's very funny, because humans' natural position is standing on their 2 feet. So what does that mean when a cat is standing on their 4 legs? What does that mean to you?